Hey guys, how are you? It's Jeff from the Tattooed Spirit. It's been forever since I've been on YouTube. I was away for a week, then I came back for a week, but I still was kind of away because I wasn't ready to get back into the office, into the tarot thing. I was on a cruise with my mother and father. It was their 50th anniversary, so we wanted to celebrate with the family. So my brother went up there, and we just had a wonderful, wonderful time, all cruising all the different little towns in Alaska, and it was great. So anyway, I'm back, and this is my first official video for YouTube. Actually, that's not true. I did a video with that 100 questions, and it was a half an hour long. It was a lot of fun to do, but it was too damn long to download. So that was unfortunate, so you guys don't get to know all my little 100 random things about me. Maybe we can make it real quick in another video. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to do this unboxing of this wonderful, the Fountain Tarot. I've seen it in a couple videos. Anna Teresa from Ladybird Tarot and Arts. Up in Ottawa, Canada. She sent this as a thank you because we worked on a project together, and so I was absolutely thrilled and shocked. This is sort of like a part 2 of the that last video. Whenever I got 2 packages in a day, I couldn't believe it. I got 2 packages in one day. So I'm going to open this up and kind of find out what the deal is with Fountain Tarot and really get a closer look at these cards. Straight off the back, the Fountain Tarot, it comes in this wonderful box that's small, and I just feel you can beat the crap out of it, stick it in your bag, not have to worry about it. It's a very strong magnetic, so you don't have to worry about it flipping open. Now, as opposed to having this ginormous thing, because I love this. I'm really enjoying my 8-coin tarot. You guys have seen the unboxing where I colored the edges, and ooh, that was just a lot of fun. But you know, this is it's just so big. It's just so big to sort of carry around with you. This is my deck carrying and storage. It's my Jack Daniels sort of like I guess you could call it like a grooming kit that came with the big 1.75 liters of Jack, and so it's just, you know, I mean once I put this puppy in there, that's about all that's going to go in there. But with the Fountain Tarot, you know, give some breathing room. So we're going to see how the Fountain compares to my most precious pig in other worlds. And again, a big thank you to Anna Teresa. So let's just sort of open it up and kind of see where we are with this. I have no idea how this unboxing is going to look. I don't think I'm going to hold up every single card. We're just going to kind of see where it goes. Well, straight away, it comes with a really cute book. Actually, it's a thick little book. Thick little book. All black and white. I don't really like talking about the books very much. I might gander through that, but you know, okay. That is just what it is. Let's just get to the goods. Let's get to the goods. Straight away, you notice this wonderful silver edging on that. You know, my experience with any sort of gilded edging is that it doesn't really come off in the hands. It's the Sharpies where it kind of just rubs off if you're working them a lot and working them in succession. I do a couple of those tarot fairs and just doing readings for a bunch of groups where you're just always handling the cards, and then after a while, just the Sharpies get all over your fingers. Not that really bothers me, but you can tell by my fast-paced rambling, I'm just excited to be back. I'm excited to be sharing something with you guys. Just happy to be caught up with all the emails and everything at the office, and got back to a bunch of business. Now I can sort of play a little bit. We hope the Fountain Tarot brings you joy, clarity, and inspiration. Well, you know what? Okay, so far it's bringing me some happiness. Let's see if we can take that to the level of joy. The first, oh, you know what? Well, you know what? The reason why they're sticking together again, I bet, is because of that beautiful silver binding. But I expected to see the majors come first, but actually it's the Ace of Swords. Oh, you know what? This is that really light deck. That's a real, but you know, I think you can still catch it. I think you can still catch it. I might want to run over there and close those blinds real quick. Let's just try to find the majors here. Wow, this is really kind of cool. I might be showing every card. The Four of Cups is interesting. Well, you know, we'll get there whenever we get there. Okay, look, it looks like the majors are sort of already separate. Here we go. Let's just sort of get them separated from their bindings. Wow, I kind of like that. This is almost like a Superman in kind of like the snow. That's the full, kind of like in his ice palace. And again, he has that wonderful message like, hey man, I'm going for it. Look, you got the little stream behind him. Like, I am just going to take this leap. I think that's quite beautiful. Oh, you know what? I'm getting some sparkles in my hand. Sparkly! All right. The Magician. The Magician, it's very subtle. It's very, very subtle. Almost like watercolor. I obviously didn't read anything, but these could have been done with, it almost seems, watercolors. You can see each of the suits. I think that's the most critical thing for the Magician card in any deck, is to really clearly lay out the wand, the cup, the sword, and the pentacle. I really don't see that. I just kind of see like a dish. Maybe the wand. It's very, 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 very subtle. But I think, I don't even think you need a character in there. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just showing the, the symbols for the suits. The High Priestess, all you need to see is that moon. Absolutely cool. And a veil. And rather than the pillars being black and white, they have the veil as being like a black shimmery and a white shimmery pillar with a moon behind there. No water, though. Maybe water at the feet. Yeah, maybe a little bit of water at the feet. That's very important, I think, for any High Priestess, is to be among water. Huh? I totally would have. The Empress. The Empress. All right, well, surrounded by green. That's what I'm going to go with on that. Surrounded on green. Also facing left. You know, I'm a huge fan of the right and left-handedness. Also facing left. Facing and favoring the receptive side, the soft side, the feminine side. I mean, purely the definition of what the Empress is. Very small Roman numerals. I really count on the numerals sometimes, a lot more often than I used to. That's kind of really small with the numerals, but still beautiful. The Emperor, kind of with a lot of red, obviously. I think it infers a lot of dryness, a very clear cutness. With the cubes, all right, pretty much the, 4 to the, obviously there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's, 8, but, it's the structure of 4 with the cube. So I kind of dig that. Structure and foundation. Maybe not with this card. Maybe not feeling this card too much. Kind of really got to dig for that, which I guess that's the point. This is sort of like that other deck that I can't think of right now, where you really got to stretch to get away from the RWS system. And I don't mind stretching a little bit, but this may take a little bit of time getting used to, because the lag time may be a little bit much. The Hierophant? All right, that's an interesting card right there. Kind of like, that this character is the one that has the key to open up this little case of knowledge. Not much other imagery that I'm familiar with in this. No, I'm so used to seeing those hands come up like that, guys. I'm so used to seeing the hands. But this kind of infers that, I guess, if you want to go kind of strong with it. Only that which he can see. It's almost like this cat is going to put down the lid, and then look up to you and just say, okay, this is what I know, and you have to trust me. But I'm not going to show you what's in here, but I'm going to be the one relaying you. So you got to trust me. Hello, school structures. The Lovers. That's a beautiful balanced card. I do miss the big angel, though, don't you? I do miss kind of the big angel, but you know what? It's sort of this all-inclusive, 2 parts of a whole. That light sort of beaming down on the top. I mean, that's kind of a cool Lover's card. Again, that is really, man, this is not RWS. Immediate strike for me. Well, the Chariot, is next. I can kind of dig that. I kind of miss there being a town back there. And this really is sort of inferring stillness while movement. That master of the willpower, this Chariot. Ideally, I'd be holding up my most beloved RWS or my New Pagan Otherworlds to sort of like have something to compare with. But I just wanted to get rolling on this video. Oh, here we go with putting the Justice at the 8th position. I've used that other deck with this, with the Justice reversed with the Strength. And you know what? It's not a hard adjustment. It's really, really not. It really comes at your insights at a whole different level. I'm not even sure what the hell I'm looking at with the Justice, really, to be honest, with that triangle thing. Most important thing are the scales. But what's really beautiful, and I haven't done this yet, but I can imagine all these cards sort of laid out, the artistic value of all of them would blend together absolutely beautifully. All right, well, you certainly can't see the Hermit in this card, but I do appreciate that it's just a darker card as far as, like, you know, that whole contemplation sensation. Ooh, the sensation of contemplation. I kind of like that, man. I kind of dig that. The Wheel of Fortune, standing strong at number 10. That's like this. That's like a hula hoop card. I could use that. I could use that. That's really a departure, though, man. I'm not so much on this. Not so much. I like how it has a different sort of, the cycles, the wheels interacted together, sort of latched together. I think that's kind of cool. And then here's the Strength. That's a huge ass lion right there. That's a huge ass lion. It's the same tone. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to doing is laying all these out, because I'm turning these cards down. Actually, let me just turn them over here so I can just kind of see the overall. I mean, you know what? This is really, I think, a well-designed deck as far as the aesthetics of laying them all the same sort of, the color tones. Hangman is interesting. It sort of brings in this new dynamic of, like a negative space being that which is used to just chill out, hang, and trust. He's got the Enlightenment. What I love about this is that he has a literal sun right under his head. That's why he's just cool hanging there. I'm going to hold this one separate and see how the actual sun card is, because, you know, when you lay these out, the sun's right beneath there. And so I love how it captures that imagery of when you see the cards laid out, how the sun's under there, but this guy literally has the sun on the horizon under there. Ooh, probably my favorite card of the deck. That's being held separate. The Death looks like there's a skull in there, which is always cool to have a skull. Let that focus in. And then the rest, I just can't tell what the hell it is. It's kind of like a wolfhound. I mean, now I know this is the Death card, but this does not really Oh, you know what? This could be. This could be. Maybe we can get deep on that. Maybe we can get deep on that, but this is not the time to go deep with the cards. This is just to happily show this deck. Temperance. Beautiful number 14. There's a guy character here. Again, I missed the angel imagery. Interesting. I didn't think I'd be that much of an angel person. But the angel imagery is kind of cool right there. I like it. I like it. He's kind of using these like box cups. I don't know. Can you really see that? I don't know. I miss the angel. I kind of miss the immediate recognition of like, oh, of course, that's the card of balance. The Devil does not look, it has like a particular character up there. These things that don't serve you. Interesting about not actually stepping on the steps, not really sort of real. That's sort of a cool imagery on that. These things that aren't serving you, that you're chained to, they don't have to be there. They're not on the actual steps. All right. The Tower card. The Tower card is... Wow, this is probably my most far of a stretch deck that I could probably get straight into. The Star is a beautiful card. Beautiful card. I don't really get that whole peace and stillness in the Star here. This is kind of inferring movement with that. It's basically a pole dancer, basically. But but you do get that sense of, I don't know, maybe, you know what? I kind of like my stars to just be, just stillness. The Moon captures some great imagery. The Moon is nice imagery. Couple pillars, obvious big moon, rocky waters. I kind of wish there was more of a path, though. I kind of missed the path for the, as the homage to the straight up Pamela Coleman Smith Moon. That's all right. The Sun card. Got a creepy little baby. There you go, Jennifer Ball. Little creepy baby. But it matches with the theme of the colors of the deck. Kind of wish that baby was on a horse. But then again, that's how this deck is kind of cool. It varies so much, but still sort of captures that idea that the sun is the most dominant thing in this deck, and it's just shining down, not really shining up, which is very interesting. I kind of like the perspective on that. The sun's not radiating all the way around. So it is a particular perception just for you that you have this joyful movement. Really kind of cool. Judgment is sort of like this thing growing from, it looks like a top of a cup. In no way does this have an immediate response for me, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm not sure what's even, it looks like the back of maybe an angel. I cannot figure it out. Maybe you guys can let me know. Maybe I'll pick up the book and find out what it's all about. We have the world, a real variance. Because I kind of like the world dancer just dancing right in the middle of the card. I don't like the imbalance of this card, to be honest with you. Not that you care all that much, but that's okay. Oh, and then here we go. We have the extra card. We have just something called the fountain, and this is just the infinity. Kind of like those moon cards in that Pagan Otherworlds, which, by the way, I'm going to order the book with my Pagan Otherworlds, just because I'm just curious, and I'm sure if the book is half as beautiful as that gorgeous deck, then that's going to be a really wonderful, wonderful thing to get in the mail. Let's see now. Do I want to share the minors with you? I might make another video with that, just for the giggles. Just for the shites and the giggles. I'll be back maybe to do another video with the different suits. But that's my wonderful gift from Anna Teresa from Ladybird Tarot up there in Canada, eh? I know nobody says that really. But thank you so much, and it's good to see you guys again. I look forward to getting back more into your videos. I was just so excited to hit play and make a video for you guys. Well, for me, really, but hopefully you got some value from this too. All right? So, with the Hangman, I have peace, and I am out. Bye.